Hello everybody and welcome back to Chrono Trigger, and this is part 10. And so we're continuing off where we were last time there. And we're climbing this mountain here to pretty much in the end get a piece of the mass moon. And so we're gonna be having two boss battles here. And so that gold suit there, that's for I think it's for anybody. I might be only just the men, I think. That's kind of the thing with this game there, is that there actually are some equipment that are only tailored to either just the male or female. So I mean, it's interesting, but it's not interesting, you know. But anyways, if you move quickly on that bird throwing those things there, you won't wake up the other, like, goblin-looking good dudes there, and you won't have to fight them. So we see these two kids here, and we see it's actually an illusion of the mass moon in the ground, sort of a representation of it. Actually, I mean, you'll see later, but I think it's like, well, I'll explain it later after the thing there. But so these two kids there are actually guardians of the mass moon, and their names are, the name of the sword split into two names, Massa and Moon. And that is actually a careful way of how you should pronounce the name there. I've heard people say it, and I don't know if it's the proper, like, Masanume or something like that. Like, I don't think that's the correct pronunciation, but I guess it's whatever. So, this battle here, it is kind of quick. They don't exactly have a lot of HP. They're kind of susceptible to magic attacks. So I will be using Marl's and Luca's antipode attack. I will actually be using that pretty much throughout this entire, like, boss fight thing here. So be prepared to use a lot of the heal item there to recover from that little it's a confusion thing there where you see the star over their head, and when you see that, just use a heal item on them and it will knock them out of it. I mean, if they get attacked normally, then it will knock them out. It's that kind of trope in the RPGs there, where if you get hit while you're confused, it kind of knocks you out of it. And so yeah, just you only need to defeat one of them, so just focus on attacking just one of them. And like I said, I'm using antipode on one of them, and it actually does decent damage on him, as you can see. And Crono actually does pretty good damage just by himself there. So I believe what I did was I kind of left Crono to kind of be the healer, I guess, so to speak. Although I guess I just kind of waited. If everybody needed healing, I would just wait until thing there. Now I used a heal on him, and he didn't need it. He got knocked out of the crazy, you know, the confusion. And so if you have any of the mid tonics there, I'm sure you got a good supply of them by now. And really, I believe there's one more antipode that I do on on the last dude there, and that actually, like, does it. And thankfully, when... I guess mostly when Chrono gets confused, he is not actually hitting. He's actually, like, his accuracy is low enough to where it misses. And I would think that if it actually did hit any of them, it would actually, like, really... It would probably kill somebody out there or really damage them pretty good. So that's kind of good that it didn't hit. So then, once you get rid of one of them, they will actually do this little merge ability, and they become this big monster. And you can actually the sprite for this thing. You can see a blue version of what is it? It's Specchio. Is that how you pronounce his name? The guy that's at the end of time there, where you got the magic. If you go back there when you're a little bit stronger, there's a chance to where you can see this form right here, and he's actually blue. Kind of that light blue. So this guy, it's sort of the same weakness here, is that he actually hates magic. Now, this boss fight, there is a particular thing that you want to look for, and if you do not do something about it, it will hurt you pretty badly. You will do this thing to where it says it will store energy for a tornado attack. He's pretty much like a wind elemental kind of person, I guess. But anyways, when it says he is storing energy for the tornado attack, use Chrono Slash ability. It will neutralize the attack, and he won't do it no more. That right there. Do the slash. I don't figure it out until later, but I'm telling you now because it actually really hurts. He does like this like blue ring that spreads out, and it hurts everybody, and it really hurts. I think it does like 100, maybe plus. You'll see it here. That right there. And ouchie! I almost got, like, fully eliminated here. But, no, this isn't like another... This isn't like a, you know, a second playthrough or anything. This is, first time I do it on one go. And I do get everybody revived, and I actually survive. I think there was probably... I think there was another turn, another... thing there to where I thought I was gonna go there, but I didn't. And so at this point, I switched my tactics to just having Luca just throw fire, or just do her fire technique, and yeah, see right here, it's gonna do it again, almost. And I was actually too late on that. I was thinking, oh, maybe I can do the thing there, but it didn't work. So, yeah, you'll be seeing quite a few times where I get really close to actually getting eliminated, and it's it's kind of cutting it close there. And so really, what you do is keep Marl and Crono available, and have Luca just only attack. And then when you see him try to store energy, switch to Chrono and use his slash ability, and that will neutralize the attack there. And then if you need some healing, the next turn that comes around, you can use Marl and Chrono to actually heal and kind of keep you up there. As you can see, that's what happens when you do that. It says that the thing has been neutralized. And like I'm doing here, I'm actually being risky on doing it, but I mean, I suppose it's not exactly too risky, but you could do a round or turn with both Luca and Marl and do Antipode, and that will actually do a decent amount of damage. But really, I mean, you can just kind of do a cycle through. So right now, I'm actually really hurting on trying to heal here. So if you really need to think about, if you cannot do Aura Whirl, go to use your healing items instead, because then that way you're not like risking getting killed off. So here we go. We're gonna be doing this kind of tactics here. So right now I'm gonna be doing Aura Whirl. Now, actually, you could technically just keep Marl available to heal, and you can just do her aura ability, just do one person at a time. Then that way you're not trying to wait for two people to be available. So, like I said, I do kind of get risky at some points here because, like, Marl over here, he's like, I don't know. So that's why I switched to going to using a mid tonic there. And I think, like I said, I think at this point I actually started to use Chrono as either just using the slash to dissipate the energy storing, and then being the healer as well. Maybe attacking if there's nothing to do. Like right here, there's nothing exactly. I actually use an ether just so I can, you know, keep doing the cycle here. So, well, here we go. He's doing the slash again. That's pretty much the strategy I used, and eventually he does get eliminated, which will be kind of soon here. Probably another Anipode or two, I think. Just kind of like keep a real good eye on your HP there, because you can kind of get distracted on just trying to, you know, spam an attack over and over again, and you just don't realize that you're down. So let's see, I think this, yeah, there we go. That's it, right there. And by the way, this video is not going to be that long there. It's only going to be, like, I think just shy of, like, just a little bit over 14 minutes or something like that. And this is actually using up the rest of my Chrono Trigger footage that I got so far. So I will have to be going in and recording again, and I will actually do a better, longer recording session. I've been kind of doing it in like intervals, just like, okay, that's enough there, and this is enough there. And Mario RPG, that one, I'm actually just about done with that. The rest of the footage that I have is just about to the end. I do have to go back and I'll probably do it off screen. I'm just gonna level up everybody to their max level, which I think is like level 30 or something like that. But I'm pretty much almost done with Mario RPG there, and I'm actually thinking about doing. I got to be thinking about doing a different game at some point, because I really don't know what I'm gonna do after Mario RPG is done. I was thinking of doing Mario Kart and doing it in a something fashion, but I don't know. I might do a poll later to see what everybody wants. But as soon as I get out of here into the world map, I'll be healing up and saving, and that will be the end of this video there. So we will be moving on. So anyways, that's the end of this video here. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and also follow me on Twitter, and I will catch you guys in the next video. So peace.